shout out to these guys for standing up for what they believe in. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about 7 rugby players from the Manly Sea Eagles over there in Australia who refuse to wear the team's Pride Night jerseys, so they're not going to play at all in the upcoming match. And this is very important because they're currently in 9th place in the playoff position, and the top 8 teams make the playoffs. So if these guys don't play, that can mean their team does not go to the playoffs at all. So this is very, very important. Now, there's a lot to this particular story. And before I go down into the rabbit hole, let's roll the clip. In this clip, you're going to hear from the team's, head coach. You're going to see an openly gay rugby player who was retired, if I'm not mistaken. But after we get done watching that, I'll come back. I'll talk about what was said there. Then I'll give you the rest of my 2 cents and my deep detail analysis. And then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Manly wanted this jersey to celebrate inclusiveness. Instead, it's proved divisive, with 7 players refusing to wear the strip.
They are not wearing the jersey as it conflicts with their cultural and religious beliefs.
Coach Des Hasler issuing a public apology for the club's handling of the matter. To both the players standing down.
I also feel for these players. They were not included in any of the discussions of the decision-making of the jersey. At a minimum, they should have been consulted.
And to the people they were trying to support.
We wish to apologise to the LGBTQ community. However, instead of enhancing tolerance and acceptance, we may have hindered this.
The team will press ahead with its plan to wear the jersey on Thursday. Club legend Ian Roberts, the NRL's first openly gay player, has welcomed Manly's commitment.
I was unsurprised that there was going to be pushback, and it kind of saddens me because I think, I think of the far-reaching consequences.
Underway.
But he believes this controversy could start an important conversation.
I would love, given the opportunity, to be able to sit around a table with those guys and just have a conversation with them.
It's a good thing that sport is more inclusive.
The 7 players will now miss Thursday night's crucial showdown against the Sydney Roosters. Manly are just 1 spot out of the top 8, with this controversy affecting them both on and off the playing field.
There are going to be 17 players out there celebrating inclusiveness and diversity, so I think hopefully we can start to shift our attention towards the good in this.
Good intentions that have put a proud club under pressure.
All right, so you saw that, you heard that. Now, first things first, that apology from the coach, it was going on and on and on. They didn't show the full apology right there, but he might as well say, hey, man, I'm sorry for being white. I'm sorry for being born. I'm sorry for the sky not being blue today. I'm sorry for the rain. I'm sorry for the wind, moon, stars, the earth. He was apologizing. That man brought up Gandhi. It's like, sir, really? Is it that serious? And the apology came because of the guys not wanting to wear the jerseys out there on the field. So he's saying that he did not, well, I don't want to say that he said it, but there was miscommunication. The players are not really consulted or informed about the decision before the decision was made. That's what they're trying to say. However, the Australian Prime Minister knew about it. The former rugby player, the openly gay male, he knew about it a month beforehand. They reached out to him directly to see if he wanted to be involved with it in some kind of way. It's like everybody else knew except for the guys on the team. Now, I'm not sure if that's true or false. I'm not sure if they're just saying that right now to save face because the guys don't want to wear the jerseys. Maybe they presume that the guys would wear it and it wouldn't really be a big deal. But not everybody is so comfy with the whole LGBTQ2, whatever the guy was trying to say. They're not really comfy with that. Okay, there's cultural things, religious things, and you got to be able to respect that. You got to respect it. Like, try doing something like this over in Saudi Arabia. See how that goes. It's not going to work. Okay, you're just not going to have it happen. And for some reason, we respect that. We respect when they do that over there. There's not really a big outcry. There's no big protest to bring LGBTQ awareness to Saudi Arabia or Dubai or somewhere like that. There's not no big push for that. But then we're talking about like Western kind of countries, Australia, New Zealand, US, UK, all of a sudden we got to bring LGBTQ into every single thing that we do. Okay. Not everyone is too comfy with that. And I have an article right here that I'm going to read from a little bit, because you got to see some of the guys' names and you'll understand why they may have backed out of the whole pride jersey thing. And you see the headline right here. I'll link to this article, of course, in the description. This is on New York Post. It says rugby league players refuse to play NRL game in pride jersey. And that's the one guy right there that they showed in the clip earlier, the openly gay man who I guess he was a player. And now he's like the face of things he's trying to do. Like, you see him in front of this picture right here, Thor. And so he's like the media darling, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay. So the jersey has rainbow stripes and the rainbow collar in place of the regular white section to support LGBTQ inclusion in sports. And the club plans to use it for one game against the Sydney Roosters. Sea Eagles coach Des Hasler on Tuesday said 7 players advised club officials that wearing the pride jersey conflicts with their cultural and religious beliefs. Right now, here are the guys right here. Josh, and okay, obviously I'm not Australian. I'm not from Pacific Islands anywhere. I'm just a regular Black American. I don't know how to pronounce these names, so y'all got to bear with me. Please don't sue me if I mispronounce all the names. Not some. I'm going to mispronounce all of the names, so pardon me. But anyway, Josh Aloai, Jason Saab. I know. Okay, Jason Saab. It's like a German type name, ain't it? Christian Tuipul Otu, Josh Schuster, Hamole Aloka Tolu Kula, and Taifo Foa Sipley. Oh man, that was rough. But you kind of understand what kind of guys you're talking about. You're talking about some Tongan, Samoan, Pacific Islander, that kind of name. Now, if I go to Tonga right now, am I going to see a big pride march right down the middle of the island? If I go to Samoa, Vanuatu, Kiribati, am I going to see pride marches everywhere? I don't think I'm going to see that. I'm going to see people out there fishing, just chilling, eating some kiwi. You know what I mean? I'm going to see that. I'm not really going to see the things that we see in a place like, I don't know, the USA with some of these, what they got, drag queen story time. I don't think I'm going to see drag queen story time in Kiribati. I don't think I'm going to see that. Okay. Maybe in New Zealand, maybe in Australia, perhaps, but not in some of these guys' home countries. And then beyond just the Pacific Islander thing, beyond just that, some guys are Christian, some guys are very religious, maybe they're even Islamic. And the whole pride thing does not really mesh with their particular beliefs. And to a disclaimer for the YouTube censors out there, I'm not saying that you have to be openly hateful against LGBT, nothing like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back here. There's no need to be openly hateful against LGBT. I'm not trying to say that at all. If you are an adult, keyword, and you and another man, another woman, whatever your gender is, y'all want to get together, y'all consent, that's your business, not my business. However, I don't really condone that. I don't participate in that lifestyle, so I shouldn't be forced to celebrate it. That's not my thing. That's somebody else's thing. It's just not me. So I shouldn't be forced to participate in that. Now, I see some weird comments on some videos and social media platforms where they say, well, what if they didn't include blacks? First of all, let's not compare. I won't even entertain the black versus gay comparison or any kind of racial group versus gay comparison, because when I get up in the morning, this is me, right? This is me. This is how I look. I can't just be like, you know what I want to do today? You know what I like to do today? I want to be a white person. That's what I want to be. That ain't gonna happen. I'm me every day. Okay. I woke up like this. But if you are LGBT, you choose to live that lifestyle. Yes, you do, because check it out. As a heterosexual man, you could choose to be abstinent. If you are gay, you can also choose the same thing. So if you're not actively participating in relations with another person of the same sex, I mean, are you involved in the lifestyle? Like, what's going on? I'm just having a hard time. You could choose your sexual preferences, orientation, or lack thereof if you want to. I don't know if people are born like that or what's going on, but you could choose certain things you could do in the bedroom with somebody, right? But me, I get up in the morning, this is me. I can't choose it. So I don't even want to hear that comparison. But again, it's not even about hatred. It's about, hey, I don't participate in the lifestyle. I don't condone that lifestyle, so I'm not going to celebrate it. I'm religious. I have cultural reasons. Respect that. And I respect these guys for refusing to play in a very important time. This could really impact their career, because if guys say, you know what, I'm not going to play, where the team could be in the playoffs, there could be more money, you could get more attention. They say all of that is not even really worth it. My dignity, my cultural beliefs, my religion is more important than these worldly things. So, hey, hats off to these guys for doing that for sure. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about these rugby players refusing to wear the pride jersey? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments. I think it makes sense, really, because rugby is a really tough sport. Some say it's tougher than American football. I don't know if that's true or not. Like I say, I'm not a rugby expert. I don't know much about the sport, but I've heard that be bandied about. And I've seen some clips. These are pretty tough guys. I mean, even the openly gay guy, he looked like, if you seen him in the bar and you try to fight him, it might be your very last fight. Okay, he's really tough guys. So to have the whole pride thing try to mix with them, the tough thing plus the cultural, religious, it doesn't really make any sense. Some guys are cool with it, like you saw in the clip, but some guys aren't, and that needs to be respected. And hopefully next time they don't want to, if they do something like this, they might want to ask the guys on the team first before they do it, rather than getting embarrassed and then having the coach go out there and apologize for about 25, 30 minutes nonstop. No taking no break for no water, the bathroom, or nothing like that. I apologize to the sun, moon, stars, the bees, the earth, everything. I apologize for drinking water, for food. He was going completely in because he doesn't want to be canceled by the LGBTQ mob. He wants to keep the reason why they got their jerseys to begin with. He wants to keep that. Okay, but at the same time, realizing that half of the team won't even play. It's a crazy world, but whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.